Let's think about adding whole numbers with fractions. For this problem I have 5 plus 2.5. I'm first going to add my fractions. With the 5 I don't have a fraction, so I just have 1/2. And then I add my whole numbers, 5 plus 2, which is 7. My answer for 5 plus 2.5 is 7.5. Let's look at 3 2/7 plus 2 1/7. When adding my fractions, I need to make sure that the denominators are the same, and 7 are the same. So my denominator stays the same. Then I add my numerators. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now I'm going to add my whole numbers. 3 plus 2, which is 5. 5 3/7 is your answer. When I'm adding fractions that have unlike denominators, I need to change them. Remember, in order to add or subtract fractions, there must have like denominators. So I have a 4 and I have a 2, so I need to find like denominators. I'm going to do that by finding the least common denominator. I'm going to list the multiples of each number, 2, 4, 6, and then I have 4 and 8. And I know that I can stop there. I could have listed more, but stopping there, I can see that I have 4 and 4 in common. For 3 1/4, it's going to stay the same. However, for 1/2, I need to change the denominator to a 4. I did that by doing 2 times 2 equals 4. So I do 1 times 2, which equals 2. Your new fraction is 2/4. So now your problem is 2 2/4 plus 3 1/4 equals. Again, you're going to look at putting your denominator down for your fraction, which is 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then I have 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. Your answer is 5 3/4. For this one, I have 2 1/5 plus 9 2/15. I can see that the denominators are not the same. I need to find the LCD in order to make them the same, the least common denominator. I start by listing the multiples of 5, 10, 15. I'm going to stop there because I know when I list the multiples of 15, I start with 15, and 15 is what they have in common. So my denominator is now going to change to 15. You only need to change the top one, though, because the bottom's already 15. So 5 times 3 equals 15. I need to do that to the top. 1 times 3, which would equal 3. So now my new fraction is going to be 2 3/15 plus 9 2/15. My denominator stays the same in my answer. 3 plus 2 is going to be 5. And 2 plus 9, my whole numbers, I do last, which is going to be 11. Now looking at this fraction part can be reduced. My whole number stays the same though. Now reducing, I need to figure out what goes into 5 and into 15. I can figure out by finding the GCF, or the greatest common factor. I'm going to list the factors of 5, which is 1 times 5, which equals 5. And then for 15, I have 1 times 15, and then I have 3 times 5. My GCF in this case is 5, so I'm going to divide each one by 5 in order to find my new fraction. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 15 divided by 5 is 3. My new answer is 11 1/3.